everyone, Mr. Jinx is back at it again. We did the Iceland board 2 in the last video. Now we should probably do the Iceland Impossibles, but I'm going to combine the Iceland Impossibles with the Mysterious Isle Impossibles for the same video probably. So this video we're going to be doing Mysterious Isle board 2. And that's the board on this side over here. Which is going to be really weird because these first two are actually pretty hard ones. So we got Mysterious Isle Egg, Baby Inferno Egg, Suction Egg, Flaming Egg, Dewdrop Egg, Tiki Egg, Pumpkin Egg, Slappy Egg, Sprout Egg, King Oinker Egg, Candy Egg, Acorn Egg, Zombie Brain Egg, Neon Encounter Egg, Bush Egg, Locked Egg, Heavenly Egg, Tombstone Egg, Cloud Egg, and Chomper Egg. We're going to combine these three impossibles right here with the Iceland impossibles after we do this area. That way they're all done before Arcane. So, let's get this thing started, shall we? Mysterious Isle Egg. This is a long process. It's way the heck up there. So the first thing you're going to need is your Mysterious Isle checkpoint. And since this is the first time on this video where we got to get a checkpoint, we're going to show you how to get the checkpoint. In order to get the checkpoint, you're going to go over here and do this parkour right here. Oh, nope, you slipped. Oh. Yeah. Nope, we missed. Yeah, you want to get stuck right here. Don't duck or you'll get really stuck. Gotta kind of spam your jump to get on that ledge. Get out there. Get out. Once you get on there, it's fine. You just gotta get... There you go. Not getting that one. Now here, you're going to run off and slide up the hill a bit. Not jump, but slide. And then jump. And now we have our checkpoint. Okay. We're still not done yet, though. We want to keep climbing. Full sprint. Nice. Slide to stop. Oh, not high enough. There we go. Okay, keep going. We're almost there. Okay, you want to do this parkour right here, which is the last bit there. Good. Now this little log piece. And up here. Back here, behind these rocks. Mysterious Isle Egg. Alright, let's check our board. And we got the Mysterious Isle Egg. Nice. Now we need Baby Inferno. Baby Inferno is completely other side of the island. Let's do the checkpoint. Okay. This kind of helps a little bit. We have to make our way to the second lagoon area. Oh. That was not helpful. Oh, it's this way. Okay, we're almost there. You want to get to this rock right here. Okay, you're going to want to do a running Neo off of this, but hug the wall as much as you can. I failed completely. So I'll hug these walls. Oh. Can I recover that? Yeah, I can recover that. If you can find another way over there, that's fine to use. I'm not picky how you get over here. This is the way I prefer to go. There we go. Once you get over here, there's a second lagoon right there. Then you'll go back this way. Bounce your way through. Now you see that little ledge right there? That's where we're heading. Good. Baby Inferno. Let's go back to our board. Alright, Baby Inferno. Now, Suction Egg is probably easier than both of those combined. But it can be tricky too. Suction Egg is over here in this corner. See it right there on the wall? You see that lily pad? That's your clue. What you want to do is you want to go into the water on this side. Once you go on this side, the other lily pads have now appeared. You will do lily pad parkour to get over there. It might take a few tries to set it up right, but it should be very smooth once you get it. Suction Egg. Let's check our board. Alright, we got Suction Egg. Now, we need Flaming Egg. Flaming Egg is actually very easy because of Fortnite logic. Right there. See it? There used to be a bunch of bamboo right here, but the bamboo didn't load from the board, so you just turn and see it immediately. So that bamboo had no point. Let's check our board. Alright, flaming egg. Now, dewdrop. This is probably why you're here. Everyone hated this thing, because no one could understand what to do. Dewdrop mentions these plants right here. When I was playing BR, we called these dewdrop plants. The slurp plants, as some people call them. We call them dewdrops. What you gotta do is you gotta hit that statue right there with a dewdrop. But, as you can see, that's not far enough. That's not far enough. What you gotta do is hit right under his chin. So you're gonna wanna do a slide hit. Might take a few tries, but this is the plant you gotta use. You gotta slide at it. And here, I'm hitting the wrong angle. That's why it's going off course. Completely missed the plant. That helps too. There you go. And there's the dewdrop. Okay, let's check our board. Alright, we got dewdrop. Little guy. Next, we're going to be getting Tiki Egg. Tiki Egg is down here in the water. You're going to be going for the pirate ship area. Which, if I recall correctly, is this way. It's been a while. Yeah, there he is, right there. See him? He's right there. So you're going to go up here. You gotta do this parkour up here. It's just a little tricky to get into, actually. There you go. Oh, you actually need to jump there. My bad. I thought you could just walk that. There you go. Tiki Egg. Let's check our board. Can't do the bottom boy here. And we got Tiki Egg! Oh, why? Pumpkin Egg! Pumpkin Egg is back down here again. This time we're going to be going by where Knuckles was. Knuckles was, if I recall correctly, in this direction still, but more further. Knuckles is this way over here. Yeah, Knuckles is up there. So the pumpkin is back here behind this wall. Alright, let's check our board. Alright, Pumpkin Egg. And now, Slappy. Slappy, you want to go back to your checkpoint. And you're actually going to go reverse. Because you passed him on the way to the checkpoint. He's in this little crevice right here. There he is! Slappy! Oh, what? Checkerboard? Alright, we got Slappy. Now, Sprout Egg is different for everybody. Sprout Egg is right there. On the scoreboard. Now, if you have certain ones of these, and not other ones, you could probably use these as parkour to get there. But as you can see, Jinx has all of these. I might be able to use broken chest to get to the tree, but your main route is going to be to climb this tree right here. That is going to be your main route. This might take me a few tries. It's been a while. Like, if you have certain ones, you can do anything you want with this parkour to get up there. Oh, momentum is important. Yeah, I can't do that. Oh, I was up there, I fell. Ah, damn, I walked off again. Up, I fell again. Okay, it's just annoying. Wow, this thing is slippery sometimes. There you go. Good, that's how I caught myself, see? Now, if I recall correctly, you can get right here. There you go. Sprout egg. Alright, sprout egg. Now, King Oinker. King Oinker, you're gonna want checkpoint. Okay, you're gonna be going down this hill right here. You want to go high. King Oinker is up here. On this parkour right here. He's right there. See him, the little pink thing? So what I'll do is these two rocks. And I missed the jump. It's just easier to checkpoint your way back out of there. You need a good high jump to get up there. I'm just not making it yet. There we go. Once you get there, you're gonna get here. And then hug this wall, and you can barely land on it. No momentum there.
Oh, wait, I have something to ask you after in a minute.
Once you get there, good. Be careful, don't fall off. And then you have King Oinker.
I'm good. Got it.
Okay, let's check our board.
Where are you?
Alright, we got Oinker. And now, let's get Candy Egg.
Wait, was my voice gonna be in that?
Okay, for Candy Egg, you gotta go to the other area. So, you can't use check for this. You gotta run over here, actually. If you go over here by these houses, you're gonna see some plank parkour that take you up into that other area up there. This parkour gets used a bit, but since this is the first time it's on camera, you get to see it. Hop up. Oh, missed the jump. So line up these ones. Up, 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 up. Now this jump's a little tricky. You need a little bit of a sprint and a little bit of a land. Like that. Once you get here, just line it up. So line it up, which Jinx did not do. Make sure you're lined up. Hop on that one. Okay, now this is like a side jump. If you fail it, you can probably catch yourself on this one below it, like I just did. There you go. Make sure you're on top each time. There you go. Up here. Good. Now we're going to just jump straight down. Okay, you gotta come up here. Now, you want to jump from this platform onto this one like that. Okay? Now, Candy Egg is down here. You see it right there. You gotta come down and kind of go behind the egg. Once you're down here, jump behind it, turn, and grab it. Okay, let's check our board. Alright, we got Candy Egg. Now, Acorn Egg is going to be checkpoint required. So we're going to go to our checkpoint. Oh, we know how to use our buttons, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay, checkpoint. Now you're going to want to go the same way you went to get over to Baby Inferno. You want to follow this wall. Okay, now it's going to get a little different from Inferno. Because this time you want the bamboo cave, which is right here. Okay. Jump on down. Jump on down. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit. Okay. Got a paint right there. Keep that in mind, okay? Okay, now Acorn. You wanna take this parkour right here. Most of these jumps you gotta kind of push your way up them. Then jump across and get out here. Okay, once you got here, come up to the side. Be careful you don't fall in the water. Good. 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 It's not too hard. This is a bunch of them. You see the egg right there. Good. And there's Acorn. Let's go check our board. Okay, there's Acorn. Now, Zombie Brain. Remember that spot where we painted? We gotta get all the way back there again. So I'm gonna meet you there. Now we're back here. Now, Zombie Brain Egg is up here through this little crack right here. What you're gonna wanna do is catch yourself right here, and then right on top there, right there. And then jump in. You gotta catch yourself just right so that vibrate like you saw me doing there. and then jump inward and push your way in. And we got zombie brains. Let's go to the board. Alright, we got zombie brain. Now, neon encounter. We're gonna want to do... You're gonna want to go back to the second lagoon where we got baby inferno. I'll meet you there, okay? We're back at the second lagoon for baby inferno. If you remember baby inferno, let's do it that way. This time we're gonna go actually to the lagoon itself. You can swim in this, it's no big deal. You go on this parkour over here. You see that little egg down there? That's the egg we want. So you want to just jump from here, over to here, over to here. Back here again to try again, hopefully. Okay. Just want to run out to the first one. And then a last second jump to the second one, and then just jump all the way over and fall. Neon Encounter Egg. Let's check our board. Alright, we got the Neon Encounter Egg. Okay, for Bush Egg, you're gonna want to go all the way back to Candy Egg, basically, and go further in. So, I'll meet you back at Candy Egg. Back where we got Candy. Candy was right there, remember? This time, instead of going that way, you're gonna come over here. You see this little alcove right here? You can barely tell there's a hole there, but there's a hole here. Fall on in. And then go to the corner. And fall again. Welcome to the caves. Now, once you're in here, wrong way. Okay, you got a bit of parkour to do here to get to Bush. Bush is right there on top of that archway. Don't go through the archway because that's something totally different. Ignore that, that's later. Okay? The parkour you want starts way over here. You're gonna want to jump up here and go around the torches, up and around the parkour, okay? Now, this parkour for Bush, you want to get on this crack right here, turn, and kind of jump over and catch yourself. Now the torches, you don't need them all. You just need to sprint to the second torch and then to here. Now this jump is probably the tricky one. You gotta kind of jump from the outer end and get up there. As I saw, I just failed. Try again. Nope. Get up there. Okay. Sprint to the torch. Sprint again. You gotta kind of force yourself up there. So it's a little bit tricky. We're gonna try one more time. Oh, we had it for a second there. Okay, when you get there, get up here, no problem here. This is a long sprint. Good. Same thing, good. Now, if you do it right, you just lay on top here and kind of cheat your way over to this one. Now, just straight this jump. Long sprint. Bush egg. Let's check our board. Alright, we got bush egg. And now we need locked egg. Okay, for locked egg, we gotta go back to that parkour again. But once you do the planks, don't jump down. I'll meet you there. Okay, once you get up here for locked, you gotta wanna run up here and jump up to this platform, and then up to this one. I think she tries to get to that one. Get up there. There you go. Okay. Once you're on this one, you're going to want to go in here. Squat crawl. Don't worry, you'll fit. I'll take you a moment to get in there. Okay. Now you're still crawling in here. You're going to want to crawl back here and slide down. Make sure you're good. Okay. Slide down this one. Slide down to here. Okay. Once you get here, you notice there's a little bit of a run here. You're going to want to slide up the hill right there. It's a little tricky to do. I give you plenty of run platform here to run with. You can fit right through there if you slide. Once you're through, turn and jump. If you get stuck here, you're okay. You gotta get up there. There you go. Locked egg. Okay, stick on board. Alright, we got locked egg. And now we need heavenly egg. Heavenly egg is back by the bamboo cave. So you want to go to the checkpoint and go over to that bamboo cave right there. I'll meet you at the cave. Back here at the bamboo cave. What you want to do is get into the cave however you get in. There you go. Come to this first platform here. Now be careful how far down you go, because if you go down too far, you can't do anything. You have to climb back up again. Once you get to this platform here, going back, and fall in this little crack right here. Heavenly egg. Okay, so it's on board. Alright, we got the heavenly egg. Now we need, okay, for Tombstone, you're gonna wanna go back over to the bamboo cave area. Remember where we went to for Baby Inferno, where we went right and had to hug the wall? That's where we're going. I'll meet you there. Back here where we go for Baby Inferno. Instead of going that way, we wanna go to this part right here. There's a, you see that platform I painted down there? You're gonna wanna do a jump from here to that platform. You gotta watch how you jump, because that mountain can kick you off. Oh. Okay, you wanna shoot landings. You wanna go over this side more. Like that, good. Now, you see that little platform down there? You wanna paint that? That's where you gotta go next. So, up. We're back here again. All you gotta do is jump to the other platform. Don't walk off like we did last time. Just jump over and land. Perfect. Now crawl in here. Tombstone. Okay, let's go check our board. Alright, we got Tombstone. Now we need Cloud Egg. For Cloud Egg, you're gonna wanna go up there by Mysterious Isle Egg. So get on checkpoint and go over to Mysterious Isle. I'll meet you there. Okay, this is where you went for Mysterious Isle Egg over there. You're gonna wanna go more for Blue Serpent, which is over this way. And you just gotta do the cloud parkour here. These clouds aren't that hard. Just gotta jump out to them and make them. Good. Keep going. Ah, no, we missed it. Try this again here, shall we? So make sure you get a good enough running for every jump. You come right out to the edge so you see it. Cloud egg. Okay. Let's go check our board. Alright, we got Cloud Egg. And now we need Chomper. Okay, to get Chomper, we're gonna wanna go back to where we just were. Right where we started the clouds for Cloud Egg. I'll meet you there. Okay, now we're back at the start of the clouds. You wanna run up here to these logs. This is just a good jump. Full sprint. Over. Good. Now there's second set of logs here. You can walk down here pretty far. And then this is the baby jump right here. Now this is a little bit tricky. There you go. Good. Good. Ah, no. Baby. Bigger. Bigger. Good. Up and over. Good. Okay. Welcome to this area here. You can crawl along here. Don't worry about it. You're not gonna fall. You see him right there? He's on that little ledge. Once you get right about here, before you go down here more, you can jump right to him. Hey, we got Chomper right here. Come on, give me the box. Chomper. Oh, wow, we got Chomper. Let's go check our board. Oh, let's check our board fast. All right, we got Chomper. That means, oh, if I can get up there again. Come on, Jinx, get up there. We got all the ones on this side of the board. Awesome. And that concludes Mystery Isle Board 2. Jinx, hopes you enjoyed. Remember, stay mythical.